Hi, and welcome to Telly Talk. I'm Liv.
And I'm Ben.
And on this episode, you'll hear our carefully considered and not at all random thoughts on a show we like. There will be spoilers.
We're giving ourselves an age rating of 15 and above, but you're welcome to make up your own mind. Listener discretion is advised.
So, we arrive at Death in Paradise, Season 15, Episode 3.
We're always arriving at places. It's like we're just on this constant journey with stops at different episodes of programmes.
Or it's just that I don't know how else to start.
What up, people? We's here, yeah?
Not that.
No?
No.
No. I went a different direction. It didn't work.
No.
Let's move on.
Let's just keep arriving.
Let's depart from that and engage in a lovely journey to the episode description.
Go on then.
So, in this episode, the team are left baffled when a reclusive pensioner is shot dead in his home. That sounds really bleak.
Well, it is.
Yeah. And tensions rise as Mervin forgoes the commissioner's new initiative.
He sure does.
Slightly less bleak in the second half.
Well, that is actually our subplot, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. Our side quest.
Yeah, our side quest. It is funny when someone else says it.
Do you mean the community schmoozing, as you've put it down?
Yeah.
No
What?
musing on the schmoozing.
Well, he's trying to make it up to everyone, isn't he? He's trying to sweet talk them back into being fine with him.
In classic commissioner fashion, he's like, I'm the one who has a problem, so I'm going to make the team fix it for me.
A bit rude, actually.
That's the commissioner, though, innit? Just throwing his weight around.
Okay, you've gone street. Ever since...
I'm down with the kids.
No, okay, you've gone badly street.
Bad street.
Yeah.
I'm not the Backstreet Boys. I'm the
You
Bad
are
Street
too old
Boys.
for...
Word.
No! Oh my god.
I'm so groovy.
Oh my god.
I'm a bit giddy today.
I don't know what's got into you.
Do you know what's got into me is that this episode barely registered for me. It left very little impression, so I think I'm a little bit zany.
Is it because I took the notes?
I think it was weird, yeah. I feel untethered.
You just didn't have to concentrate.
Yeah, I haven't taken any of it in because I haven't written any of it down. My brain is keyed to me, like, I only take it in when I write it down. Everything else is like, poof.
Okay, so this is going to be fun.
I think it was a magic unicorn that did it.
Right, we haven't even got there yet, though. We're talking about the community schmoozing.
Oh, yeah.
So they take a team photo at the beginning, which I quite liked, because Catherine was giving direction, and Naomi was looking very awkward. Seb loved it. I really liked this moment of character building.
Yes, because Naomi was very awkward. Like, she was channeling Big Ben energy, I think.
Big Ben.
As in me.
Oh, right.
The energy of
You were
Ben
talking about
was
the
big.
clock.
No, yeah. Well, she was stood a bit like a big clock. But yeah, like if someone suddenly says, act natural, I'm like, I have arms and I don't know what to do with them. And,
Yeah.
how do I walk like a human? All of that.
Yes, well, they do that. And then midway through the episode, they have this party kind of thing. Where Mervin also doesn't turn up.
Party!
Yep. And then at the end, they do another team photo, which they're all there for.
Yay.
So, kind of boring as a subplot, but I did enjoy the character development of that first photo.
Yeah, a running theme in this episode was apparently everyone standing for photos.
Yeah.
And it was as exciting as it sounds.
Middle and end.
Just those
bits,
parts,
yeah.
But also we get the glorious joy of Mervin fixing a pensioner's gate.
Oh,
Not the
yes.
dead pensioner, a different pensioner.
It's a lady.
A lady pensioner.
Who then makes him sweet treats.
A cake.
Yeah, as a thank you. And then he feels all warm and fuzzy inside.
Because if you are a granny on telly, you make cake, apparently.
Something about in instead of out. No, out instead of in.
What?
Focusing out instead of focusing in.
Yeah, I think the general gist was stop being an insular, miserable shit and come out and be sociable because no one's seen you in ages. And despite the fact that we apparently all think you're a miserable sod, we want you to come and be around us.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to build the concept of found family.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Like your mum's dead Your dad doesn't want to know you. Your brother's a bit of a waste of space. So just make up your own family.
I love the way of that very warm and like nurturing thing. You started off with, your mum's dead.
Well, I mean, you got to face up to these things. There's no point skirting around the subject. What?
Liv, as subtle as a 2x4, right up the bum.
Oh my God. Ben. You can't say that.
I just did.
No. Oh my God.
It really does make the point, doesn't it?
That's not what I thought you were going with that. Okay.
That's what she said?
No. Okay, next time you're making the notes.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. I looked over and halfway through the episode I was like, you've only done 1 page of notes. Yeah. I'd have done 4 or 5 by now. So yeah, if this is a bit light on the old specificity, everyone, you'll know why.
No, I think they're good notes. Anyway.
You think they're good notes? Okay. I'm sure they're brilliant.
You haven't even read them.
I saw that about 60% of the page was taken up by doodles.
No. There were just a few doodles that were very nice. That no one will benefit from.
The whimsical approach to note-taking.
Anyway, premise.
So yeah, the premise. Someone got shot.
Right.
A pensioner.
Henry. No. He's English.
He was English.
So he's Henry, and he was shot at 10:30, and he was found dead in his home by the neighbour and gardener.
Shot in his home,
Oh, no.
and someone's to blame. Could it be someone nearby?
Okay, because you could have gone with white.
How's
Stop
that?
it.
How's that, Liv?
White moped guy seen fleeing.
Shot in his home, and who's to blame? It could be moped guy.
Yeah, actually, that would have been easier. I should have just given up on the word white. That was making it a bit of a tongue twister.
What white? That's kind of what you were doing.
Okay, back to street. Hey.
Yeah, remix.
They also find mud on the floor
Which would make sense if someone went in and did him in.
from the garden. The
yeah.
doors were all open.
And we discover that someone's nicked one of his books.
Yes, they can tell this because there's a whole row of Charles Dickens, and Mervin apparently knows his Dickens and works out which one of the volumes is missing, which is A Tale of Two Cities.
He's got a real hard-on for Dickens.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and the victim had a very distinctive and definitely not transfer Pegasus tattoo on his arm. And Seb is like, I've seen that somewhere before, man.
Yeah.
He's obsessed by it.
It catches his attention, doesn't it? It's actually a bit like what happens to Mervin, where he holds on to something.
Oh.
So he's the prodigy now, isn't he?
Protégé.
Yeah. And what was I going to say? Have you read A Tale of Two Cities?
I have.
You
Do
have?
I've read an abridged version.
I see.
When
The child's version.
Yes, when I was a child.
Okay. I'll let you off.
My dad decided that I needed to be culturally more aware, so instead of any of the books I wanted to read, I was not allowed to do anything until I read, cover to cover, A Tale of Two Cities.
Oh, wow.
Do you know how much I remember of it? Absolutely fuck all.
Okay.
I was like, I read that book. I don't remember any of it. So I relearned quite a lot from this episode.
About key themes.
Yeah, someone dies at the end. Spoiler alert. For a centuries-old book.
Really?
That's what he said. The protagonist
That's
dies
not
at
what
the
you
end.
remember. That is from
No,
this episode of Death in Paradise.
I've just told you I remember nothing.
Well, I didn't think it included literally...
For all I know, the lead character is called Jeff City Man.
Right.
And he fell in a wood chipper.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right. We'll just ignore that.
It's very wood themed.
Henry
today.
had that book, and now he doesn't because it's gone.
And he's dead.
And he's dead.
Deceased.
Yes.
This is an ex-pensioner.
Yes. Anyway, so that's the premise.
Yes. So shall we learn a little bit about Henri?
No, it's Henry. Henry.
Okay.
He's retired, which you may have mentioned.
Okay, let's go chat about Hen to the Ree.
Oh my God. He is very organised, very routine.
Yes.
We get to see that in the opening.
Yeah, he does the same thing in the same order and the same way every morning. Mm-hmm. It actually sounds quite a nice way to live.
I know, right?
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, yeah. Well, retirement will come one day.
Will it? I don't know. I'm not sure I'm going to make it that long.
As the episode goes on, they learn that he is ex-army.
And yeah.
What?
No.
Whoa, you go.
Yeah, just like then they tie that tattoo to. That's how they figure it out. Don't
Yeah.
they? Like it's one of the army regiments. I'm sure.
Thingamabobsies. Because I didn't make detailed notes on that.
No.
Would you have made detailed notes on
I
that?
probably would have at least written down what it was. Yeah.
Something to do with the army.
Yeah.
He was voluntary discharged 15 years ago, so quite a long time out of the army.
That's it. That's basically him going, I should leave, shouldn't I? And they're like, yeah, you can leave. And him like, I will. I'll just go. But yeah, he's got a really heavily encrypted laptop.
Yes.
Which is unusual for a pensioner.
It is.
Traditionally, pensioners have really lax digital security.
Because they just don't know about it.
Yeah. But not this guy.
No.
Which makes him suspicious.
Yes, and they eventually crack it later in the episode, and it has quite boring content considering how encrypted it is.
Yeah, true.
Because he was just keeping an eye on his neighbour.
Yeah, but to be fair, if you're going to be doing them Facebook stalkings, you don't want any old one.
You think it was Facebook?
Well, that was one of the things they mentioned.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he's a pensioner, of course. He's
I
on
was too
Facebook.
busy writing things down
It's
to...
almost exclusively who's on Facebook now, isn't it? And he only has one weekly appointment, as illustrated by a nice slate chart on his wall, and it's just his
on
neighbour.
a Friday.
Go shopping.
Yeah. What's the point of having a calendar if the only one thing you have on it is the same every damn week?
Maybe he was just like, I'm going to cover all eventualities. One day in the future, before I die, I might have another appointment.
Or...
Like, presumably, occasionally, he'll have to go to the dentist. Or something.
That's true. Or the calendar, for example, came with the house. Because it's like a whiteboard one that you can just wipe clean. What?
Well, how many calendars come with the house?
I don't know. But why else would he bother?
Because he's really structured. And like I said, it might just be that we happen to see it on a week where he didn't have, or a month where he didn't have the dentist or something. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Later on, we discover that he has hella load of cash and passports.
And, Seb loves this.
Yes.
He's so
Here's
excited.
for the theories.
Yeah.
Seb believes he's a spy.
He's a spy man!
He says it really loud loads of times.
To be fair, that's the level of excitement that I would have. I'd be like, yes! This is so cool!
My neighbours thought I was a spy once.
Why was that, Liv?
Well...
This should be good.
The thing is, right, I bought a retirement bungalow.
And how old were you?
21.
Yes. So when we eventually got together and I moved into your house, I moved into your retirement bungalow.
Yeah. Anyway, obviously I wasn't retired. I worked quite long hours, really far away. And one night a week I stayed away at my mum's because she lived halfway between my work and my home. So it cut out on some of the journey and I got to see her and stuff. So I didn't always come home. And after a while... one of them came up to me and was just making conversation, asked what I did. And I said, I work there and I do this. And they said, oh, we all thought you were a spy.
Yeah, but to be fair, I wouldn't tell you if I was. I'd be really bad. I like that their assumption was you were a spy as opposed to you had a boyfriend.
That was before I met you.
Yeah, but they don't... If you're staying out at nights and stuff,
Yeah, but...
It could just be that they'd never met whoever it was.
I see.
But I like the assumption from yours that it was either me or nothing.
Well, it was.
That makes it sound really bad. Well, you're better than nothing, I suppose, Ben.
I was going with only the best,
It
Ben.
was destiny.
Anyway.
But I love that their idea was that you were a spy, and so you would place yourself in the sort of housing situation where you would stand out the most. I'm really integrating here. They'll never work it out.
Yeah.
This isn't so much of you being a spy and more your neighbours being dim.
Also, if I was a spy, surely I'd have earned more money and would have bought a bigger house.
Well, also, if you were a spy, you wouldn't be like, why, yes, I am a spy. I'm legally obligated to tell you now that you've asked me.
So to this day, they might believe I'm a spy.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe I'm just really believable.
Maybe
so when
that's
I said no.
Maybe that's why your neighbour kept going over and blowtorching all your weeds. He wanted to come and have a look through your window. And
That was so helpful. I did not realise how much they did in my garden until I moved, and now no one does that apart from us.
You know, it's funny. You took the notes this week, and we are so unfocused.
Well, that's rude. Seb thinks he's a spy.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And
Hey-
other people think that he might be on the run.
As a spy.
And Mervin thinks that he's a professional hitman.
And I couldn't work out why he made this leap. Do you know what? This dead pensioner? Hitman.
It was because of something.
Is it because he was ex-military and had loads of passports and a boatload of money?
Yeah. That was why.
Why couldn't he have just been a retired high-end gigolo?
Maybe it was something to... I'm going to ignore that. Maybe it was something to do with what he did in the army as well. Because just because you're in the army doesn't mean you can kill people. Like, have the stomach for it.
Oh, right, I see, as opposed to be allowed to. Because I
Yeah.
think that's fundamentally, like, you're meant to,
No.
usually, in the army.
You have to have a license to kill.
No, not in the... I don't think you get issued a license to kill
I
in
think
the army.
you do. Yeah.
As a spy, you do.
No,
No, it's implicit in the job.
I don't think so.
I don't think you have to renew your license to kill in the army.
Maybe it's just the RAF.
Maybe you're just making this up.
Well, my friend's dad.
Right, okay, so you were a spy and
No.
your friend's dad had a license to
Yeah,
kill.
that's what she always said.
Was it printed out and he had it framed on his wall?
Oh, I don't know.
And it just said ordered from novelty.com or something.
No, stop it. He was a fighter pilot and he had a license to kill.
This sounds so fake. Yeah, I'm going to impress my daughter's friends. Hey, at a sleepover, he's like, girls, I don't know if you knew, but I'm a
No.
fighter pilot and I've got a license to kill.
Stop it.
I didn't get it from a box of cornflakes or anything.
Stop it. Ruining my childhood.
This is brilliant. I'm looking forward to something. Yeah, like someone thought I was a spy. My friend's dad was definitely a fighter pilot.
What? He was.
This is
He
amazing.
was. Stop it.
Oh, we are going to talk about the episode in a minute.
Suspects.
That fighter pilot.
What?
No, he's a suspect. He could have flown in and got him.
Stop it.
Oh God. Suspects. Yeah, there was the neighbour Fleur. Mm-hmm. She's named after a flower.
Or all the flowers.
Well, yeah. Fleur.
There was the gardener and a tourist.
Yeah.
And the tourist is the guy on the moped.
And the tourist is played by the captain from the UK version of Ghosts. And I was like, ooh, cool.
And Fleur is played by...
The lady that did O'Neill, O'Brien in Downton Abbey, and is Don Gillet's real-life wife. That rhymes.
Real life wife.
And that's Mervin. Mm-hmm. Ah, there you go. Facts. Trivia.
Yes.
Enjoy. Don't say we don't bring the content.
I made none of those notes.
No. I had to make...
That's all in your head.
Yep. That's so good. So the means. Mm-hmm. What does that means?
It
Liv?
means he was shot.
I'm not going to break into song again.
No one had obvious means, but as the episode goes on, we do learn that the tourist had a gun.
He's like, yeah, look, okay, I had a gun, and
I did want to kill him.
and I was there the night before, and I can see why you think I killed him because of all of that.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
No.
Trust me, bro.
I know, and he was quite believable.
Was he?
Yeah, well, also, we didn't get a long spiel about why he did what he did and everything. He was just in jail.
Yeah, go directly to jail. Do not pass go.
Like, where's the big explanation in front of everyone?
And jail is a very grand term for what is basically a very simple shack box.
Yeah, with a few bars.
Yeah. But that sort of moves us on to motive. Mm-hmm. The motive. Who do you want to touch on first?
Well, we start with the tourist because, you know, they do arrest him at one point. But originally, he claims that he's never met Henry.
Which is what he would say.
Yeah, and he was seen outside his house the night before, but he was just looking to buy a house and took a wrong turn.
He was like, that's a house. I could buy that house. I'm going to peer in the window. There's nothing weird about that.
And
Don't
Naomi
you do
was
that?"
like, in the dark?
He was like, well, that's why I had
Yes.
to peer in the window.
Yeah.
I couldn't see. And I forgot my binoculars.
But he does provide an alibi for the actual time of death. So he admits that he was there the night before, that was him. But the next time the moped is seen in the morning, it wasn't him because he was on a work call buying coconut water.
Yeah, and then he's like, well, they were like, so what you're telling me, mate, is that a man wearing your jacket that's on the chair over there and wearing the same helmet and on a moped that has the same registration number
that you're
as yours,
currently scrubbing clean.
yes, and looking really anxious about, went to the house that you admit you were at on that moped in that jacket yesterday, but it wasn't you. And he's like, yeah, weird, hey?
Very weird.
I did enjoy that his alibi was, I was the biggest douche that ever did douche. Because he's like, I'm going to get a coconut water while being on my phone and not even acknowledge the guy that I'm buying it from.
But his alibi checks out. Because the guy he's buying it from remembers him, and they check his work log and speak to the person that he spoke to. And yeah, he was on the phone in a work meeting at 10:30.
Yeah, he might be a douche, but he could also be right.
Yeah, so at that time, he's a let off the hook.
Yes. But there are some developments, aren't there?
Yep.
It turns out, in a weird thing, a while back, his wife was shot in a robbery gone wrong. That seems like it would be relevant.
Yes. Well, the tourist, then admits that he had a gambling debt.
Quite a hefty gambling debt.
Big gambling debt. And the loan sharks came and exacted revenge by killing his wife.
Yes.
So
And
they still didn't get their money back. But...
No, but at least they'd done killed someone, so that seems sensible.
Yeah.
And he says that the pensioner, Henry was... Oh my god, imagine Harry, the lizard, he was the hitman. Yes, Henri was...
Henry!
H-Dog, he was a hitman for the loan sharks. And he knew, and he came to look Henry in the eye.
Yeah.
And he bottled it.
It was a bit feeble, really, wasn't it?
And to be fair, I believe that. That seemed plausible.
Yeah.
That he wussed out.
I can't remember at which point they arrest him. I think it was at that point.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and then later, when he's in jail, he admits that he did have a gun and that he did go there to kill Henry, but he didn't.
I love that every step of the way it's more and more pathetic. It's like, I was going to kill him, but I didn't, please believe me.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know I'm in jail right now, and I'm talking to you through the bars, and I am now admitting that I wanted to kill him.
And that I faked my alibi.
And that's my main gambit to go, see, I'm trustworthy now.
Yeah. How did he fake his alibi? Oh, that's right, because he had a work call.
Yes. This should be good. You took notes and everything.
Something about the time difference. And then when he was buying the coconut water, he just said that it was 10:30.
So he pretended to be on his phone. So earlier in the day, he went to the coconut stand.
Yes.
And was pretending to be on his phone and loudly said, like, oh, it's 10 o'clock, blah, 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 or 10:30 or whatever. And so the coconut water salesman just assumed that he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
So, he actually made the real call at the time that it was at, but he'd just driven away from the Henry's shack.
And he was outside Henry's house at the time.
So it was that classic thing of one of the things didn't happen when it said it was, but it was actually him being at the water place.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if that's cleared that up, but there we are. We'll leave him there.
Yeah. In jail. He went directly to jail.
He did, yeah.
Do not get any coconut water.
Then we look at the gardener.
So there is a gardener.
Who seems like quite a nice dude, actually.
Yeah, so I was waiting for him to turn out to be a wrong'un.
Yeah. They find out from something.
His bank account.
From his laptop. Another thing we get from his laptop.
Well, there you go. See, it was really interesting.
That he had been receiving $500 per week every Friday from Henry.
Until the week before he died.
The most recent Friday, there wasn't a payment. And they think, hey up, he missed a payment, we don't know why, and he killed him.
And he's like, no, Henry was paying for my son's medical bills because he had leukemia. Was it leukemia?
They didn't say.
He had some sort of horrible illness.
Yes.
That I'm pretty sure they mentioned, but we didn't write down.
Okay.
And he was paying for it and wouldn't hear of it, of being repaid at all.
Yeah.
And the reason that it stopped, allegedly, is that his son was in remission.
Yes. Well, they also checked this out with the hospital records and everything. So the story checks out.
Yeah. And so their theory is that that Henry was trying to atone for past
For all the
murderings.
lives he took.
Yes, by
He's
saving
now
one
saved
small boy.
A boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saved a boy.
Well, and the family, to be fair. It doesn't just affect the person that's
true,
billed, does it?
True. So, yeah. But he does give us one little snippet of
little
extra
clue.
Yes, a little morsel. Just at the end, he was like, oh, one more thing. Let me throw the neighbour under the bus.
And my employer.
Yes. One of my now only sole remaining employer. I'm going to throw her right under the bus because she got drunk this one time. So drunk that I had to help her into her house. And she said, men like them, referring to Henry, always get away with it. Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
Dun, dun, dun.
So they immediately go straight over to be like, what was that all about then, love?
Yeah.
And what does she say about that?
Well, she's making clay statues in the garden when they get there.
Nudie clayed statues.
And I said, I bet there's a gun in there.
Kapew.
Anyway, leave that there.
Wouldn't it be great if you say all of that? It's not.
No, that's happened before. Yeah, she actually claims that Henry came on to her.
Oh man, he hit on me and I was like, no
rebuffed
chance.
him. Yeah.
You're such a loser, pensioner boy.
Yes.
I don't date anyone called Henri. I know you give me a lift to the shops every week and it's going to be really awkward when I completely palm you off, but no chance.
We later learn that the neighbour was the tourist's dead wife's best friend forever.
So the implication is that Henri murdered her best friend.
Yes.
In the past.
In the 3 years ago, was it?
Not in the future. We're ruling out the future. Mainly because he's dead. And time doesn't work like that. I've come back from the dead to kill your past friend.
Death in Paradise does sometimes play with things like that, but yeah, that would get a bit much.
It's gone sci-fi. It's crossover with Doctor Who.
Okay, so that is all of our suspects.
Was that clear enough for everyone?
I hope so.
We should probably cover the opportunity. Who had the opportunity to kill Henri?
Okay, so I've written this down.
Yes, you have.
So the
that
tourist was there with a gun to kill him, but says he didn't.
And we have to take his word for it because he seems so honest.
The gardener was gardening.
Weird. Who would have thought it? What a left field alibi.
And he arrives at the scene with the neighbour, who's his employer.
He was gardening at the neighbour's house.
Yes. And the neighbour was making lemonade and arrives at the house with the gardener.
This is so quaint. Well, two of them had really quaint alibis, which was I was gardening as a gardener at the neighbour's, and the other one was making lemonade. And the other one's like, I wasn't there because I just finished...
I was there to kill him, but I
was there to kill him. I'm like, I can see why out of these three... one of them is more suspicious than the others.
Yeah.
So, who killed him?
Well, we've now arrived at the solution.
Yeah. Can I have a punt?
Yeah, go on then.
Right. So, no one killed him apart from him. He killed himself with the most implausible of all the solutions.
Death by suicide.
Shot through the heart, and I'm to blame. He gives Henri a bad name.
Oh no! You made it make sense.
I did. So, it's more complicated than that initially sounds.
It sure is.
So he had realised...
Henry,
because he was a trained hitman...
okay.
He, with his skills, more or less, as Mervin put it, would have been observing the tourist when he came to spy on his house the night before, and had realised... that the net was closing in because he'd already been investigating his neighbour and had realised that she was the former best friend of the person he killed.
Yes.
And that the tourist was the husband of the person that he killed.
Yes.
And he decided that because he liked control and structure, he would end his life on his own terms. Mm-hmm. And he happened to kapow himself just as the... we thought it was just as... Matey Boy the tourist arrived, but actually it was a little bit beforehand. Mm-hmm. So there's a conspiracy on top of a suicide.
Yes.
Because he'd written a suicide note on the back page of the Tale of Two Cities. Mm-hmm. And it turns out that he was the one that murdered the tourist's wife.
He was the one.
But he was commissioned, if that's the right word... which makes it sound like an art project. He was commissioned, he was booked, employed.
Paid for.
By the tourist. He had his own wife murdered to pay off his gambling debts.
Yep. No.
It was to pay off...
Oh, well, to get the life insurance.
Which would pay off his gambling
debts.
Sorry, I skipped a step there. I thought
did.
it was implied.
No.
No, okay.
Because that it would... okay.
He had to throw some chum to those loan sharks to get them to end their feeding frenzy of money.
But they weren't interested in a body. He needed the money from the insurance.
Yes, that is precisely it. And the best friend, so the neighbour, had heard the gunshot on her own, no one else, and had gone into his house to check on him, found him dead, read the book and went, I'm going to frame the husband, the neighbour.
You've missed out, actually, that the neighbour and the tourist had conspired together to kill Henry.
Yes.
So they both formulated alibis together
God, yeah.
in order to kill him and get away with it. But then she discovers him dead by suicide.
So the reason that she knew that he was on the island was about a year ago, he had dove into the sea to rescue a lady and her dog, and it had gone viral, and his very distinctive tattoo,
Pegasus.
a Pegasus with someone on it, had gone viral in the photos, and she'd recognised him by his distinctive tattoo because that was the only thing that was
on
reported.
The CCTV.
Yes, and so she then emailed the tourist, the dead woman's husband, to say, hey, look, the hitman, I found him. And so they both converged on the island to sort him out. But he killed himself before they could do it, and she realised that he had booked him. So, and then
Slow down.
it's very convoluted.
Yes.
So
if you'd have read the notes as I wrote them, it would have been much simpler.
Yeah, but because she had been colluding with the tourist, the husband, to kill the guy, to kill Henry, she now had to try and frame the tourist, the husband, for the murder so that she wouldn't get arrested for conspiracy to murder.
Well, and also for justice and vengeance.
Yes.
For the death of her best friend.
But she couldn't just go, oh, look, here's the evidence, because then it would come out that she'd colluded with him and she'd go to jail. And she didn't really want to go to jail.
She took the gun and the book with the suicide note in it.
Yes.
Back to her house.
She did.
At 10:30, she shot the gun into a flower pot.
Kaboom!
Which sent everyone into the house, her and the gardener, to go and discover the body together.
She'd staged the scene, hadn't she?
And later, that bullet that she shot into the flower pot, and the book, and the gun, all got put into the clay statue, just like what I said. That's nice for me.
That was nice for you. And if I'd have said that, I'd have been very smug. So you deserve to have your flowers there, Liv. Well done.
Yeah. So she created a second time of death by doing that.
So the gardener was essentially the dupe witness, because she then said, oh, I got the registration number of a moped that was here yesterday. She, to put him in the frame, the tourist. So yeah. And then
that's it.
Yeah. Everyone goes to jail apart from the gardener, who did quite well out of this.
Because he is a good dude.
He is. Normally when you like people, they either die or are the murderer.
I know. Not this time.
No, weird.
I did like Henry,
the exception.
He died quite quick.
And the description does make him seem much more sympathetic than he is.
Well, I mean, he was atoning, right? He said that most people that he killed deserved it. I can kind of see that.
So your thing is that you can kill as many people for money as you want.
No.
Because we did get that thing where apparently he said, like, most people had it coming, but the one person that didn't was this...
Was his wife.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, don't do it then.
I know.
Yeah.
You've got enough money and stuff.
So was he like, well, I saved that one lad, I killed that one innocent woman, well, we're evens, right? Those other ones had it coming. That's fair. Fair's fair. I think he might have been a dick.
Okay.
That's my big revelation. The hired hitman might have been a bad dude.
Fine. If that's your opinion.
That's why I call him Henri, and not recognising his given name.
I see.
Yeah.
What are you rating this?
I found this a bit hard. It didn't stick with me all that much. It felt very joking. It felt very convoluted.
Even after we've been through it all?
Yeah, it felt, even by Death in Paradise standards, it felt very contrived.
Okay. The thing is that you're wrong. And it's actually...
Oh, well, now that you put it like that.
It's actually a really good episode.
Okay,
And therefore, I'm giving it 10 out of 10, which is very high score. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, that is.
10 out of 10,
Yeah,
max score.
that is the maximum. Even you wouldn't go more than 10 out of 10.
No, I
Well,
wouldn't.
you might.
Well...
If they found a treasure on Oak Island, 27 out of 10.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm going to give it I feel quite generous, 3 erotic pot plants out of
Erotic
7.
pot plants?
Yeah, erotic statues out of 7.
Okay. 3.
3. I just, it didn't do it for me.
You're wrong. I don't know what else to say.
You know, you're very I'm gonna like bolshy when you've done the notes.
Well, the thing is, this was a very different episode. We have a different premise. There wasn't even a murder. Well, not on the screen.
Yeah, it was different because it was much crapper.
No, it wasn't.
I didn't. No, it wasn't for me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, you know.
Okay, well.
So, this was an interesting experiment because it was maybe I would judged it because I was off kilter because I wasn't taking notes.
Yes, it's your fault.
Or
Not
is it your
the show's
fault? 'Cause
fault.
you said, "Oh, well, while you're eating dinner for the first bit of this, I'll take the notes."
Yes.
And then you wouldn't give me my notepad back.
Well, that's because I thought you would have felt like I already hadn't taken enough notes. And
correct.
you like rewound it from so
I
make
wouldn't have
notes from the
rewound it.
beginning.
I'd have just spent the next half an hour furiously remembering notes.
Look, I did make 3 pages of notes. I made 1 page of notes per 20 minutes of episode. That is plenty. We have remembered everything.
I average 6 to 8 pages of notes.
No, because that's ridiculous. And I'm correct. And
You're getting an insight into our marriage, listeners.
10 out of 10.
3 out of 7.
No, stop saying
And
it.
on that note, that is all, folks. If you've enjoyed this madcap bickering, please do rate and review us on your platform of choice. If you could write a review, not just do the stars, that would be amazing. If you just want to do stars, I'm going to be eternally grateful anyway.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, anything. Just please love us.
Wow,
not to
needy
sound too
much.
needy. And that's all, folks.
You already said that. Thanks so much for listening. See you next time. Bye.
Toodles!